We're resetting our mind, body, and soul through skipping and longevity lifestyle habits. We are one grain of sand in the middle of the ocean. Today I decided to wash my hair, and my hair hasn't dried. I've also put henna. Please excuse the look if I'm looking very scruffy. They say always try look presentable for YouTube, but this is it. If I'm gonna wait for my hair to dry and for the henna protein to nourish my hair, I'm gonna have to wait 6 hours, and I want to do the YouTube video now because I've committed to this journey. And so please excuse my scruffy look. What are we talking about today? Today I want to talk about, because I'm not going to be able to jump, I rather listen. If you see things dripping, oh, please excuse me. We just have to get on with the program. Today I want to talk about jump ropes. I started, as I did say earlier in one of my videos, I started with a very simple rope, and I've been using it for 13 years. You know, they say if it's not broken, don't fix it. Exactly. I decided to get a new rope, in fact, new ropes, and I have never been this disappointed. I must have paid $100 in total for the ropes that I got in the past 2 weeks. I was so excited when I opened the box. And the first rope that I've tried, let me see if I have it. The very first jump rope that I tried, it's by HS Fitness. I got this on takealot.com. Takealot, for those who don't know, takealot.com, it's like the Amazon of Africa, if I can put it like that. I have never been this disappointed. The very first 1 or 2 jump, the thing snatched. So basically, this rope, they've got a thing that looks like it's like a screw, right? It's like a screw. Now, this screw, when it's tight, it holds the wire or the rope. So now I think from the manufacturer is why it wasn't made tight, and I didn't think I have to actually do it, make it tight myself. And as I jumped, the thing came out. And by the way, it's supposed to be blocked by this thing at the end, but it didn't even block it. So it just came out. And I had to then go on my knees to look for this screw, because without this tightening screw, you basically can't jump. I looked for it for 2 days. Eventually, I found it somewhere under the bed. And I thought, well, I'm going to have to return it back to where I bought it. I was supposed to actually, the objective also was I needed to shorten the rope. As you can see, I needed to cut it, but then I can't cut it because if I cut it, they won't take it back. And this other part that's supposed to block the other side, till today, I haven't found it. So yeah, HS Fitness, I got this from takealot.com. Then with the same package, I had ordered this one. It doesn't have a name. Literally, okay, this one right here, the screws haven't come out, but I'm so worried. They're so tiny, and I know if I jump and then they come out, I'm definitely, I don't want to use the word, but you get my drift. It's a very nice, very light jump rope. But let me tell you, when you jump with this and it hits you, it is so painful. It is so painful. I mean, I've been jumping for quite a while, and the other one that I've used for many moons, this one right here, it hits me. It's quite also bad, but it's not as bad as this one. I'm yet to really get into the swing of it, but I'm actually not enjoying jumping in this rope. Normally I'll start with it and I'll end up going back to my old jump rope. Then included in the package is this one. What I liked about this one was because the handles are a bit longer. So when you hold, in fact, the reason that made me buy these jump ropes is because I started enjoying the jumping with the, I don't know what they call it, but you know when you do like the side tricks. I wanted to really start going into the habit of doing that, just to really give my, to spice up a bit of my jumping. But okay, I haven't cut. I'm supposed to have cut the end part of it because it's too long. I need to trim it. I'm not enjoying this rope. The same story goes. It's like you jump and it hits you. It gets stuck under my feet. But to be quite honest, I think once I've used it quite a while, it will get to the, it will soften up a little bit. I don't know, but for so far, and of course, the fact that it's not really well trimmed. This one, by the way, as well, the the screw came out. As you can see, I lost this, the end part, you know, this thing that's supposed to block. I lost it. The screw came out. Same story. I had to go under, look everywhere for the screw, but fortunately I found it. And this is one of the most expensive one that I've got in all the jump ropes. But it's so disappointing, you know, after so much money being spent, and you get a product that is not so quality or so disappointing. And I mean, I really love jumping rope. So anyway, that's about it. Then these two, these are 10 year, they're probably 10-year old. This one is about 13-year old. This is about 10 years old. But they've never let me down. Can you believe? Except for this one, it's a leather rope. And inside it used to have like an iron kind of thingamabob that made the handle very heavy. So what I loved about this one, it's because it's heavy on the handle, when you jump, it also works on your biceps. I loved it. But then over time, the the seal came out, and then the iron thing, I kind of lost it somewhere. But needless to say, it's still a very jump rope, and also it was too long, so I had to do like a 2 knots on each side, one on two and one on this side, just to shorten it to fit my my height. But it's still very nice. I still enjoy using it. I will use it any day. Although I enjoy this one the most. This one, it tangles, but it doesn't tangle as much. You can't really do too much of the side tricks, but for jumping, it's my number one. This one I got it from Mr. Price. If you're living in South Africa, Mr. Price Sports House, that's where I got it. I think I paid literally $2. Well, we're gonna talk dollars because we're on a global platform, isn't it? But you know, $2, or I think I paid 39 rands. That's how much I paid many years back. But now I'm not so sure how much it's going for, but I don't think it's that expensive. And then lately I got this one because I thought, let me give my plastic one a break and get another plastic one. This one is horrible. Look, it tangles so badly. You can't, it's good for, it's a bit heavier when you jump. It's good for just ordinary jumping, but if you're gonna start doing the tricks, forget it. This is what I got. You can just do maybe 1 or 2 side tricks, and that's it. And when it's very cold, it gets even more, it gets so stubborn, honestly. So to the point, sometimes I actually would put it in hot water to kind of soften it a little bit. Like today, it's very sunny, so it's a bit soft. It's almost like it stretches when it's hot, you know. But the point is, it tangles so bad. And once it's tangled, you literally have to stop and untangle it with your hands. And but the other pink one, when it's tangled, I just put my feet and then I'll pull it and then it untangles easy. But this one, I'm not enjoying it at all. So there are many sites I've looked to see where to find rope, but in South Africa, it's really not as easy, unfortunately. The jump ropes that I've seen, it's these ones that I've actually bought, and they really are very disappointing, except the ones that I've been using for a very long time. I've seen on Amazon they've got beautiful jump rope, the one that you can actually detach and then put it on another handle. But those ones are very expensive. And for us, particularly in Africa or South Africa, when you order a jump rope, you end up paying, I mean, the shipping costs are the same amount, if not more, of the jump rope. So what's the point? And I've seen a few sites where they're selling jump rope for like $100, $230. I mean, that's ridiculous. For me, I can afford it. I don't know if you can afford it, but I'm not going to spend that much money buying a jump rope. So basically, make a call which jump rope you prefer. But as for me, my number one jump rope, it's still this one. Like, unbelievably superb. It's actually called Maxed. Maxed, it's the name of a brand. It's a sports brand here in South Africa. For those who've seen Maxed, I'm sure if you've been to Sportsman Warehouse, you've seen Mr. Price Sportsman Warehouse, you've seen Maxed on many clothes, but even as jump rope as well. That's about it. I'm gonna hang on to this one until I can find a jump rope that I enjoy, but I'm very wary of spending too much money. I'm still going to look, and if you are from my country, and I'm saying my country because in another country I really don't want to be paying shipping costs. It's just too much. But if you're in Africa, if you're in South Africa, please share with me which jump rope. The one I'm looking for particularly is the one that I could use also to do like the side tricks without tangling. A speed rope, they call it a speed rope, I think. That's the one I'm looking for. But these are speed ropes, but they've disappointed me. So if there's a speed rope that you know of and you can do the side thing and it works for you, please leave a comment and just tell me what's the name, brand, and where did you get it from. And let's just share that information so that if everyone else who supposedly bump into this channel would also learn one or two things about it. Other than that, enjoy jumping. Don't forget to subscribe. Guys, to do a YouTube channel, it's so demanding. I mean, to take a video, it's the easiest part, but to edit it and it takes a while. And I'm doing this because I want to motivate myself, but I also want to motivate anyone else out there who is inspired enough and who wants to make a change in their lives the healthy way. All right. They say if you don't ask, you don't receive. So I'm asking you very nicely, very politely, subscribe, leave a thumbs up, share, leave a comment. It is highly, highly appreciated. And for those that have already subscribed and left comments and a thumbs up, from the bottom of my heart, I truly, truly, truly appreciate. When we say subscribe, it's purely because it's for motivation more than anything else, to help me keep putting content that is relevant to motivate you and to motivate myself in the process. I appreciate your love, your support, your motivation, your comments really fuels me to keep going. Until next time, see you soon.